A WPTV investigation uncovers a massive development plan that could reshape how tens of thousands of South Floridians live and work.
As our region runs out of space to build, investigative reporter Dave Bowman discovered a novel concept called the 15-minute city.
His month-long investigation reveals how these developments could put tens of thousands of people within walking distance of Tri-Rail stations over the next 20 years.
I was covering a routine Tri-Rail board meeting about its finances when actually some staffers presented some eye-opening development plans. So I had to investigate and ask the question, could South Florida's next real estate boom really happen in places like this?
That is the future because available land is becoming more scarce.
Arturo Vasquez says we could eventually see dozens of large housing developments at Tri-Rail stations between West Palm Beach and Miami. They're called TODs, transit-oriented developments, a zoning classification that allows tax breaks and grants for developers. To get those breaks, developers have to allot some apartments to low and moderate income renters. And they have to be built near a mass transit station.
We call it the 15-minute city.
The 15-minute city, where people's homes are just a 15-minute rail ride from their jobs. Everything else in this 15-minute city, restaurants, grocery stores, coffee shops, and other retailers, are within walking distance of their trackside apartments.
Who doesn't want to live in a place where you can have access to everything and not have to get on a car to get a gallon of milk?
Arturo Vasquez believes these transit-oriented developments will spring up as South Florida becomes more urban. I-95 becomes more of a commuter nightmare. A growing percentage of adults under 35 already don't own cars. These young adults are increasingly annoyed by traffic congestion, and they struggle to buy and insure cars. When we rode the Tri-Rail from Broward to Palm Beach counties, we found commuters on the train heading to work or school on scooters and e-bikes.
It's very easy.
Jay Sanzo says he spent $400 a month on gas and insurance until he sold his car. Now he rides his motorized scooter to the Tri-Rail station in Boca Raton, then scoots to work when he gets off the train in Mangonia Park.
We just put our vessel on the side. The Tri-Rail makes it really easy to put our belongings on the side, and you just sit and wait until you commute there.
Extremely convenient.
Romy Hallaby commutes from North Miami to Lynn University in Boca Raton. She'd love to live in a 15-minute city close to her home.
I live like an hour away with the traffic, so it's very tiring. I don't think I'd want to do that every day.
The first of what might be a dozen transit-oriented developments is headed to Boca Raton's rail station. Developers are expected to break ground as soon as January on this former Tri-Rail parking lot to build Link at Boca. It has 340 rental apartments, 34 earmarked for affordable housing.
I know people are very excited about Boca and then some of the potentials down the way.
David Deck is the director of the South Florida Regional Transportation Authority, the agency that operates Tri-Rail. Deck notes the Link at Boca will have a ground floor of restaurants and retailers, and future development could soon follow. Another 15-minute city could be built around downtown West Palm Beach's Tri-Rail stop. Right now, I'm standing at the southwest corner of the station. This should be a combination residential, retail, and restaurant complex. A Miami developer called the project Transit Village when it bought the land from Palm Beach County in 2012. The proposed $1 billion complex includes a hotel, retailers, and restaurants, and 3 high-rises with almost 1,000 apartments, some set aside for workforce housing. But the project has been tied up in court.
I do think that they're going to come together, but I don't have any insight on a timeline on that.
Palm Beach County planners are looking at ideas for development at its Delray Beach station, and plans for apartments near the Boynton Beach station fell through last year, but Tri-Rail's upbeat about a 15-minute city here.
I think it's safe to say that within the calendar year, you'll see something.
It's going to take time.
Architect Arturo Vasquez expects 10 to 12 of these 15-minute cities popping up between West Palm Beach and Miami.
It's going to take 20 years. It will happen because there's no more land, and land is too expensive. So you have to figure out a way to offset the cost of that.
But these developments depend on the future of Tri-Rail, which has been hit with severe budget cuts. Tri-Rail estimating it could run out of money in 2 years if these cuts are not restored.
Mass transit advocates promise to fight to keep Tri-Rail afloat. And not only can they argue that it takes traffic off highways, it also brings the promise of low-income housing and development. In West Palm Beach, Dave Bowman, WPTV News.